I'll be honest with you, I have way too much fun pretending that other people's lives are silent movies. I'm Brian, it's Thursday, May 29th, it's day 271 on 5K, doing 200 push-ups every day. Now, a medium that I truly believe is underappreciated for its genius in our modern time is the silent movie, or the silent film if you prefer, which I do because I'm an asshole. Now, the genius with silent films is that devoid of any dialogue or explicit context, the viewer is able to put together the narrative of what's going on, inferring the conversations that are taking place on screen, and the ability to interpret vague details as they're laid out is going to vary from person to person, and each viewer is going to have a slightly different version of what's happening. Yes, the silent films of the early 1900s are a little hokey and overly dramatic by today's standards, but I still think they're due for a modern day comeback. Brian, what the fuck are you talking about? Make your point. Okay, so I run past this house pretty regularly, and I see the owner there quite often, and over the last several months, I've been putting together what I see as his life story. Spoiler alert, it's not a happy one. It's the story of a guy who, while seemingly wealthy from the outside looking in, has just gone through a very expensive divorce, and is coming to grips with the flaws he's made in his past, which have proven him to have fewer allies than he originally thought. Thus, he finds himself completely and utterly alone, begging the age-old question of, does money really bring you happiness? And before you judge me, know you've done this too. Maybe you're at dinner one night, you look over at a table across the room, and you see a husband and wife staring at each other silently, each of them with looks of sadness and concern on their faces. You think, oh, what happened there? You think maybe she caught him checking out the server's ass. Plot twist, the server was a man, and the husband felt this was his chance to come out to his wife and admit that he'd been living a lie. The wife is torn. On one hand, she's happy for her husband's honesty, embracing who he truly is, while at the same time heartbroken that the man she fell in love with will never love her back the same way. And that's when you look over and catch them at this pivotal crossroads in their marriage, questioning the past and unsure of what to do next. Anywho, if you'll excuse me, I think I have a few scripts I have to go write. I'll see you tomorrow.